Hello, everybody. So, today's going to be a bit different than what I usually do. I had a few things go on last few days, and honestly, I'm just going to use my YouTube to get it out there. Gonna have to summon everybody, get them their levels and stuff. I don't know why a robot would want to be pet, but I get it. Don't run away from me. Get a pet. There you go. And last one. This is Pop. This is a daily thing. You gotta pet your pets. Yes, it is. Yes, you go. Don't go away from me. Yes. There it is. Did you go lift up your head? Alright. So, today I'm not really going to be doing too much. But I'm going to tell you a story about what happened this week. So, I've been sick. Pretty much just laid in bed or went to work this week. On Monday evening, I went and fed my stray cats in the evening, like about 7 o'clock. One of the cats out there was looking around. He was kind of cold. He's one of my normals. So I tried, go pet him and stuff like that. Takes the pet, but as soon as I, pet him more than a couple times, he takes off. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. That's what they do. They're outside strays, so gotta let them be themselves, right? But went and played some Warzone for a little bit. Laid down again. I was like, I better get some sleep. Before I did that, I was like, alright, well, it's kind of cold out. Let's go put some extra food outside. So, open my door, and two things stand before me. Number one, eating all the cat food I had sitting out there was a very fat possum who ran like hell as soon as I opened that door. Actually, froze for a half second, then took off. And I was like, okay, that was weird, but not surprising, because, I do live in the middle of West Virginia. We're going to find critters like that. But the most important critter is a cat I had never seen before. He was so thin, he had damage to his mouth, but he looked up at me and went, like, squeaked. "Mah, mah, mah." I was like, that's the saddest little baby in the world. He tried to eat, but he couldn't because of his mouth. So I was like, okay. I just stared and looked down for a minute with my door wide open. He took 2 steps towards me, looked up at me with these little sad eyes, and came right on in. I was like, okay. I guess he's going to come in for now. Closed my door, turned the light off, checked on him. He was really badly damaged in the jaw. He could not drink water. He could not eat dry food. He was just messed up. It's so thin. So thin. Like, I had these kittens that I got back in, I think, at the end of July that showed up. And they were like 5-6 pounds. And they looked so much thicker than he did. He was just thin. But he was so sweet. So I knew this guy had to have a family somewhere around here. I didn't want them to worry because, well, I have them. So I took his picture. I set up a nice little place in the bathroom. Got him, put a blanket down, put a bowl of water down, got wet food, put that down so he had something to eat. He went to town on the wet food. He was really hungry. I was very glad he got to eat that. Um, but whenever he drank, it's like the jaw, I guess, messed up or something, and it would get the water all gross. So I went on Facebook, looked in a local group, posted his picture, told everybody like, "Hey, anybody recognize this cat?" I now at the time I didn't call him that, but now I call him Buddy. Uh, Anybody know him? Anybody missing their baby? You know, that type of stuff. Uh, Nobody claimed him. Lots of people were interested in how he's doing, but nobody's like, "Hey, he's mine." So I was like, "Okay," because I have never seen him before, so he had to been somewhere else. Like I have my regular strays that I see every day, like 5 or 6 of them, but him I've never seen before. That night, Monday night. So I posted, and then I got like messages like, "Oh, thank you for taking care of." Like, I know, but does anybody know who he is? Well, one of the people recommended I talk to Jefferson. No, it's called Mountain Cat TNR. See if they could help get anything done, because he needed to go to the vet. My biggest fear was if they went to the vet, they'd want to put him down. But he needed help, so I contacted them the next day. After almost 20 hours of nobody knowing who his owner was, I was like, okay, I'll give them a call, see what I can do, because I'm just me. I don't have a lot of money. I just work to survive, really. I do this for fun. Life's about having some fun, right? So I got home from work that day. Saw Buddy, got him some new food, set him up in my storage room. It was an exercise room, but I don't exercise enough, so it's my storage room right now. Set him up in there, put another heater, because kind of the floor in the bathroom got kind of cold compared to what I wanted it to be for him. So I moved him in there. He seemed very grateful. I put wet food in there with him, new water, fluffier, like little blankets and stuff. Gave him a nice little place to hang out while I talked with the TNR people. They got me. Well, they said they're going to see about getting him into the vet nearby, Hillside, it was called. I'm like, great. See what we can do. Hopefully, it's nothing bad. Next day, I went to work at 6 a.m. Well, actually, I went to work at 5 a.m. to be there at 6 a.m. Worked till about 7 when the people texted me and said, "Hey, we got him in. Can you get him there by 8?" So I'm like, I'll do my best. Waited for my boss to show up and told him, like, I gotta go to the vets. I'll be back. So I drove an hour home. Well, it wasn't an hour. About a half hour home. Picked him up. Took him to the vet at Hillside. He was bad off. He pooped on the way. And it's not, healthy poop. He was, as I said, he needed some help. He needed antibiotics. He needed shots. He needed his mouth fixed. I got him there. They said they'd take great care of him. I gave him a kiss on the head. And went back to work. A few hours later, find out he's HIV, feline AIDS positive. They said his jaw was disintegrating, and we should put him down. So that's what we ended up having to do. I asked the TNR people if they could wait. I didn't want him to go by himself. So I left early from work after getting back here. I got there about 4. Sat with him about 10 minutes, talked to him, petted him, gave him love. And then about 5 o'clock, he left this world. Now, I know to some people, animals are just animals. And that's fine. That's your ideology. That's what you think. But to me, they're just helpless little creatures that need love. And he deserved love. He was only mine for 2 days, but I already miss him. He showed me love when he didn't have to. He loved Jasper, even if it was for a couple days. I did keep him away from the other cats because I didn't know how he was. I actually tried to keep him away from everything, just so he wouldn't get hurt. And, well, I believe he deserves to be remembered. And that's why I'm making this video. He was 3 years old, maybe, they said. They don't know how he got hurt. They think he might have just gotten in a fight with something. I was worried a human might have hurt him. I didn't want him to have pain, so I did what I could to try to help him. And I believed his release was the best thing for him. But like everything, you're going to double think yourself. Like, I know he probably wouldn't have survived too much longer. But he was only 3. Sweet little guy. Wish he would have got to me sooner. I could have gave him love for a bit longer. But that's what it is. I love my animals with all my life, with all my heart, with all my being. That's why you see me as love and stuff. That's why you see me give them love. Even if they're just video game animals. I love animals. I love creatures. They don't want to be mean. They don't want to be alone. And I wouldn't want him to be alone. And that's why only reason I'm doing this is so he can be remembered, even if it's just by me. He deserves that. Bye all. Have a great day.